excuse me. I am not going a second further until I A, have more ammo, and B, have some kind of additional defensive item for one, because these things are absolutely ridiculous. Okay. That should do nicely. You've already put it down. Oh. Which probably means that we can just go straight to the T-bar handle here. Cool. Combine these. Combine those. Right. That'll do. Yep. So, the plan this time is, well, honestly, I might actually just try and take one of those G-larvae out. Because it will make life easier in the long run. Okay. So the combination for this safe here is written on the side. You find that in a memo later on. 2, 12, 8 again. Hold on. Yes, it was meant to go back. Got it. Put those in the UMP. Oh, sorry. The JMB. What am I on about? UMP. Alright. Purely because I need to make some more inventory space. Combine that with that. Good. Get rid of the legs.
What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell?
Right. I'm going to try and make this quick now because that took us far too long. Good. We have plenty of defensive items this time. Yeah. Fair. Right. We'll pop this guy here so he doesn't get back up later, because that's what he will do if we leave him unattended. And onward we go. Claire gets so much good equipment in her run. It's unbelievable. She gets a fully customizable handgun with quick reloads but a smaller capacity, a reinforced frame for high-powered shots that are essentially as powerful as the Magnum, a grenade launcher with 2 different types of grenades, a customizable submachine gun, and stuff that she also gets later on, which I will discuss as soon as we pick it up.
This place is creepy.
Yeah, I know.
They're everywhere.
Which means instead of being idiots and just walking into them, we are going to try and deter them slightly. Got it. There's one of them out the way at least. We should be able to give the next one a wide berth. At least I hope so. Not if we carry on like that, we won't. She's stunning at least. Or not. Claire? Good. Wow. I hate these things. The problem is when it grabs you, it turns you on a 180-degree angle away from where you need, and it blocked me again. No, it's dead. God, for that wasted too much of my equipment. Like, far. Oh, this is getting unbelievable. All my defensive items used. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. I didn't have this much of a problem playing as Leon. Wow, we've used nearly everything. We have used almost everything we had getting through here. Right. Now pretty much what we have to do here is plug the pieces into different areas in order to gain access. We're also going to make life easier for ourselves by taking him out in advance. Because we've got practically no gear left. Right, okay. And as soon as I've picked up these plugs and taken them back, we are taking a break. Well, we will be. Right, so let's examine these plugs. King. Queen. Good. And obviously the last weapon. That I was going to refer to when it comes to Claire's sizable arsenal of equipment is of course the spark shot, which is horrendously powerful. Right. So what we're going to have to do here is go back around, pick that up, oh dear, I'm getting so confused now. I'm forgetting where I'm actually putting things. Okay, we put this one here. Queen plug. Then I believe we take that. We come back around again. 2 plugs. And then we get this herb from the essentially the shoebox. Right? And now we have the eternally fun task of going back the way we came. Okay. Wow. We're going to be saving that for bosses and such later on, because there's no denying that that was overpowered. Right. Going to search around this immediate vicinity to try and recoup some equipment after all we've had to essentially use. Yeah, there's apparently still more around here. We will take another quick look. Just back the way we came again for a moment. Only a moment, mind you. To check and see if there are any more items, because me and depth perception and spatial awareness sometimes in video games, it's weird, I'm not too bad in real life, but in video games I'm absolutely horrendous. And I know I'm backtracking. I am going through the process of triple checking just to make sure that nothing has been left behind. Nope. Okay. Anything, nothing. Oof. It's like guts and innards. Nope, I don't think there's anything else. And yeah, I'm aware that I'm just running around in the dark. Like I said, triple checking. Because this game is not overly generous when it comes to gear. It's a bit more generous on standard, because your ammo pickups aren't reduced, and you have additional ammo in some small cases. Yeah, we'll stop searching now, I don't see anything. You get some additional ammo in those cases where ink ribbons would be on hardcore, so you can essentially get more gear by looking carefully. And wow, I've just gotten lost. Yes, I know I've gotten lost. Right, retrace steps. So back this way. Yes. We've been down here. There's no stuff. We've been down there. We've been down there. Alright. Solid ground. That makes perfect sense. It's loitering. It's... worth it? No. Risky? Yes. I am not dying here. I am not dying here out of being clumsy. I refuse. Okay. Got it. Okay, we have everything. Now I can come back the way I came and never, ever venture back there again. It is done. And I'm sure there's still one more zombie loiter. Yeah. Yep, there is another zombie loitering around. Shortcut that. Alright. We will go and put these two plugs away, and then go and get the last one. Right. Yeah, I know they're in the wrong order. I'm just putting them wherever they're available to go right now. Yep, and yep. We'll reorganize them later. For now, they can just go in. And we're going to continue onward until I have the last plug. And just in case we come across anything else that's irritating, we will... No, we've burnt through enough heals already. We're going to need that shortly. I think we have gone through the bulk of our defensive items. We'll take one to be on the safe side. And put those away as well. Yeah. It's as good as we're gonna get it. Right, so let's get the last plug. And whatever other equipment is waiting for us on our little jaunt, so to speak. Because the last plug isn't actually too far away. Just need to make sure we have the T-bar handle. Yes. And now we just run. We run. Yes, there's a G-larvae there. We just run. We ignore it. We get as far away from it as possible. We use the T-bar handle. Okay. High powered, which are not going to be wasted. Regular? Good. I say that we are going to use one, purely because this guy will get up and be a pain in the arse, and we don't need it. Right. Roll of film. That's fine. Regular handgun ammo. Good, and the side pack. Yep, there's everything in there. We'll let him come through this way. Oh God. How in the world? Okay. They're all out of the equation. They've been delimbed. Get in here now. White gunpowder, large gunpowder. Which, that actually works to our advantage. Good. Combine that large gunpowder with a white gunpowder to completely restock our grenade cap. I think that's the last time we need to use that key. Nope, we have to use it once more. Don't need to worry about that. Okay. Good. Combat knife. Nope, can't go that way. No. That takes us back the way we came. What I need to do now is we need to go into that break room there, but we're also going to need the plug. Plug first. Regular rounds. Okay. Open this up. That's the last time we'll need the key. Prevents that dude from following us. Good. More handgun. That pamphlet is a clue. SZT. And no, wrong way. This way. Coming back this way allows us to completely unseal the police station one last time and pick up equipment that we... Yeah, let me go back first and reorganize our equipment. This will be our last opportunity to come back to the police station. Yeah, I know I picked up the badge. I have a weird aversion to throwing things away. It's probably my survival horror enthusiast. Even when the game is telling me it's fine to throw it away, I don't want to throw it away. So we're going to come back up here. And reorganize our equipment. Well, no, before we do, bear with me. We will use the T-bar handle one last time to open this up again. And T-bar handle can go away. Roll of film can go away. Key can go away as well. And the stars badge. And just for the sake of conserving ammunition, we'll put a few of those away as well, because those will be good for any kind of boss we have to partake in. Right. We will also put that large gunpowder away for future use. And allow me to very quickly yeah, I think we have everything that needs to be. What we will do here is at the west entrance. It's locked behind the records room door, which is now flooded with zombies, I believe. I didn't realise I was walking into him until it was already far too late. There's an easy way around that, which won't put us in as much danger. We will quickly sweep through here and go this way instead. The only thing we'll have to do, if I remember correctly, is bypass Lakers. Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. Which allows me to get the last of the defensive items that we didn't pick up beforehand. Flash. Regular grenade. And there's a gunpowder in here too, I believe. Yeah. Okay. That's everything in here. We will quickly sweep. We're missing something in the operations room. I suppose we can come in here as well. Probably not worth it. I imagine it's just a small amount of leftover handgun ammo. Right, walk slowly. Do not run. What have we left in here? That's gunpowder. Why did I leave gunpowder behind? Hold on. Oh no. We just didn't open it and take it. I imagine it was inventory constraints. We won't bother with that roll of film, we won't need it. And I believe outside of the roll of film we have everything that we need. Yep. So that was a successful sweep. We'll also very quickly, while we are here, just go and develop that roll of film. The RNG gods do not favour me this day. Oh dear. How in the world are we meant to bypass that? They're aggroed right in front of the door. Could you please just wander off somewhere? Just for a moment. Don't make me do this. Good. Don't run. They'll hear us. Don't run. They'll hear us. Right. That enables us to develop that roll of film we picked up that I summarily discarded into the item box. Where is it? Roll of film. DCM. Okay. We'll do that on our way back. We'll also put these gunpowders away because we won't need them. We have a stockpile enough. That's fine. Yeah. We're a bit short on... I was about to say we're a bit short on healing items, but the truth is we're not. Right. Okay. This should enable us to... There's no way that one's getting up. This should enable... me to get the locker at the top of this staircase, loop back round through the library, and then leave without causing too much hassle. That's my hope anyway. So DCM is the combination for this upstairs locker. I'll have to remember that because I didn't remember it before. And wow, that is a lot of ammunition. Okay. On second thoughts, let's go back down the stairs. I just need to go back, pick up that last weapon upgrade, and then we can go and do the plugs. And I will call it finished for this part. Because we've made some damn good progress. Zombie. Right, all we have to do is get from here to the west office door without aggroing any of these guys. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Good. And we just need to make sure we don't bother Marvin on the way out as well. To lure him this way. Come on, Marvin. Sorry, dude. Right, there's nothing else that needs picking up. Unless we do a summary sweep of the East Office as well. We'll just do everything. Then we don't have to... It's a single green herb. Is it worth it? Have to ask myself that question. Is a single green herb worth it? Because I believe we've picked everything else up. Well, it's a potential heal, so...
What the hell is up with you?
Got it. That's fine. Oh, and handgun bullets. I didn't even notice those. Yep, we got everything. Alright. Combine. Okay, it was worth coming in. And don't... We can still get around him, it's fine. Okay. That's good. Progress. Okay, police station has been swept for the most part. We've got all the equipment. We got all the heals. We've got more ammunition than we could possibly shake a stick at for that machine gun. Yeah. Right. Get the upgrade and the high-powered ammo, and then we have everything. There is literally nothing else we need. Well, unless you actually do what I just did there, and literally forget to pick up the upgrade from the case that we need. Stupid. Suppressor. So let's check this out. A custom part for the MQ-11 that suppresses the sound of gunfire and acts as a counterweight to greatly reduce muzzle rise. Reduces recoil. Fantastic. Takes up a second inventory spot, but hey. That's fine. I believe there's one more upgrade you can get for this thing from Wesker's office that is a capacity upgrade. But I don't think we're going to bother between you and me. We've... Yeah. Alrighty. That's just check there's nothing in these waterways. Yep, nope, let's forget that. Let's forget that whole idea and just come back the way we came. You know, I believe that dude's hung. Ignore him. Just ignore all these guys at this point and keep going. Just get back the way we came. Arrange. Before we do though, was that combination lock in here? Yeah, let's just leave. Alright, now back the way we came, preferably without getting skewered by that G-larvae. Fantastic. Alrighty. Now we can arrange the plugs, and then I will call it the end of this part. We'll also watch the cassette tape while we're here as well.
Please. Oh, please, stop. No. Sorry, you freak! Don't hurt him.
Sadly, he did.
Glad I watched that.
That was grim. Right. Let's get rid of a few of these. Keep those as reserves. Get rid of that flash. Get rid of one of those. To be fair, get rid of the high powered as well. We can save those for later. We won't need them right now. Which leaves me with... Get rid of the cassette tape as well. Good. 4 free inventory slots. Which now means I can properly organize these pieces where they need to be. So the night plug, I believe that's the night plug there we just picked up. Examine night plug. Yes. Examine rook plug. So we put the night where it needs to be. And is the pawn already where it needs to be? Yep. Pawn plug. Okay. Pretty sure the rook and knight are on the same wall. On the same wall, and the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. The queen and the rook are opposite each other too. Okay. So, the rook and the knight are on the same wall. The bishop and the queen aren't next to each other. The bishop and the queen aren't next to each other. Yeah, aren't next to each other. The queen and the rook are opposite each other. So we put the rook there. Right. So, pretty sure the rook and the knight are on the same wall. Yep, they're on the same wall. Pawn's in the right place. Queen. Right, so queen and the knight are on the same wall. The bishop, the queen and the rook have got to be opposite each other. Okay, so if they're on the same wall, right? So rook could go there, I'll assume. Queen plug. Okay. Oh no no. Now I know where it has to be, because the pawn has to be there. The rook and the knight have to be on the same wall, and the bishop and the queen have to be opposite each other. So that means that the bishop goes here. Let me move it. Yeah. So the bishop and the queen are opposite each other now. Right. So that leaves the knight and the rook on the same wall. Right. So as per the first hint, the rook and the knight are on the same wall. The bishop and the queen aren't next to each other, while the queen and the rook are opposite each other. So that means swap it around one last time. Okay, so queenie is opposite the rook. The rook and the knight are on the same wall, while the queen and the rook are opposite each other. The pawn and the knight are in the correct places as indicated. So we put the bishop here. So then that way it's not next to the queen, and we finish by... Nope. We finish by putting the king next to the queen here. Yes, that's right. Because now,
All right, Sherry. On my way.
as per the puzzle, the rook and the knight are on the same wall, while the queen and the rook are now opposite to each other, as you can see. And then to ensure the queen and the bishop aren't next to each other, you have the queen next to the king, while the pawn and the knight are in the correct places as indicated. And with that, we will call it an end to this part. Let me just pick up some extra equipment. That'll do. Yep, looking good. Survival knife, couple of reloads on the machine gun, some grenade rounds, and the handgun.